Sisters only today, viewers. Poor, put upon, fragile sisters only today, viewers. But I wonder if there's a brother lurking, watching, so that when I terrorize the sisters, he can quickly call the police. Yeah. Welcome, viewers, once again to beautiful downtown Vancouver. We are once again in Robson Square. It is Friday morning, about 11:30, maybe noon, might be afternoon. Yes, viewers. I was here yesterday for quite some time. I was sitting right about here, filming the cult members for quite some time. And then I left, must have been about 15 minutes, maybe an hour after I sat down and started filming them. So the cult members knew that my battery had died. And then when I went up to the cart yesterday to take a piece of literature, two of the cult members physically assaulted me. I wonder if they're going to physically assault me today. Are they going to make contact? It says take a copy. The sign says take a copy. And as you know, viewers, the person extending the invitation to take a copy is Jesus. According to the beliefs of these cult members, the person ultimately responsible for saying take a copy is Jesus. But when the cult member decides that you don't get a copy, they are prepared to physically assault you. And if you don't believe that they're prepared to physically assault you, viewers, all you have to do is really go to a couple of my videos, don't you? I am not in the Jehovah suit today, viewers. I wonder if that makes a difference. I am in regular jeans and a t-shirt. I wonder if somebody else were to help themselves to a copy that Jesus is inviting them to take, if the cult members would say, that's not for you. Observe the cult members take it upon themselves to tell members of the public that something Jesus is inviting them to do, they're actually not allowed to do. Yes, viewers. When it suits the cult members to be under divine direction, to draw people to God's kingdom, and to accommodate their schedule, to show them what the Bible really teaches, they will do that. But when the cult members need to take it upon themselves to act themselves with that divine authority, well, then that's what they'll do. They will physically assault you. See, this cult member is now filming me. I'm glad that she's filming me, because whoever's going to watch that video will be able to tell that I'm not talking to the cult members. I'm maintaining a respectable distance. I've helped myself to a piece of literature that, as you can see, you and I are all invited to take. I wonder what this cult member is going to tell the person about the video that she is recording right now. I wonder if this cult member is going to tell the person that she's going to show that video later that they're also welcome to go to my YouTube channel, where they can see her fellow cult members lying to me, lying about me, physically assaulting me, threatening me, filming me from far away and then running away when I approach them. I wonder if this cult member is going to encourage whoever's going to watch that video later to go watch the videos that I've captured of the behavior of these cult members. I wonder if these cult members are hoping that they'll be able to say that what I'm doing right now is harassment. When I'm standing in a public place, I'm recording the sound of my own voice. And these cult members are the ones choosing to stay and choosing to physically assault me for responding to an invitation that you and I know perfectly well, viewers, Jesus is extending. I wonder if the police officer that comes today I wonder if I were to ask that police officer, hey, you see how it says take a copy right there? Ask these cult members who is really inviting you to take a copy. I wonder if they would say Jesus. Because as you know, viewers, that really is the person ultimately responsible for extending that invitation. So hopefully the police do arrive and I can ask them that question today. But you know what, viewers? I'm not going to film myself holding the sign. You know that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to continue to record. I'm going to continue to record. Hopefully I'm still recording. I'm going to continue to record while I stand next to them with the sign. Because as you know, viewers, these cult members have gotten quite comfortable quickly running away when I do not have my recording device in my hand. So that in the time that it takes me to once again come and grab the recording device, they have made some distance, and then they're able to say that I'm following them. I am not following these cult members today, viewers. I am standing in a public place with a sign, as is my right. As is much my right as it is theirs to stand there with their carts. Yes, viewers, I do believe these cult members are waiting for me to turn off my recording device so that they can quickly make their leave for right over there. So that I will be distracted in turning the recording device back on, but I'm going to continue to record. You will notice the gentleman over there having a sandwich. He's not really in the mood to come to the aid of the cult members today. I wonder why he's not coming to the aid of the cult members today, viewers. I wonder if he's just standing back there watching, hoping to corroborate the story that these cult members tell the police. Should they decide to call the police to tell them, oh, I don't know. Really, your guess is as good as mine, viewers, as to what these cult members tell the police in situations like this. Because, hey, how's it going? Because really, they never let you hear what they say to the police, do they? I wonder if these cult members call the police, if they're going to let me hear what they say to the police. Do they look like the type that have faith strong enough to let me hear what they say to the police? Or do they look like the typical cult member who is going to walk away? I wonder. Ah, viewers, that is Ron Peebles. Can you see him? Wow. One of these days, viewers, I'm going to get it all on tape. I hope you can see him. Can you see him? There he goes. Yeah. I really do appreciate the comments that Cheryl St. Germain has been making about Ron Peebles and how he thought that Armageddon was coming any day and that he could just afford to neglect his physical well-being. Perhaps his teeth are falling apart and perhaps he will be needing a hospital stay soon because Armageddon just hasn't come, has it, viewers? Yes, viewers, a gentleman just walked by, stared at the sign and said, I don't get it. How do I not offend the cult members? Or no, he said, how do I offend the cult members? I don't get it. How do I offend the cult members? And I said, ask them. I wonder if he took me up on that, what he would have said. I wonder if he would have come up to these cult members and he would have said, so how does somebody offend you? I wonder if they would answer. Well, if you ask us about jwfacts.com, if you ask us about jwsurvey.org, if you ask us about the Australian Royal Commission, if you ask us about the governing body, if you ask us about failed predictions, if you ask us about the inconsistencies in our beliefs, well, you might offend us then. I wonder if these cult members would say that. A female cult member, viewers. I don't believe the men are going to be out today. I believe the cult members are going to try to pull the trick that they pulled at Burrard SkyTrain. In fact, this sister was there that day. Yeah, 4 poor put-upon female cult members, and one big, mean, nasty, mentally diseased apostate. Yeah, when the brothers come, they physically assault me. When the sisters come, they come in numbers so they can cry what victims they are. Typical cult behavior, viewers. When you offend the cult members, they either attack or run to the police about how you've offended them. I'm going to go stand over here now, viewers, because this is a public place. I do enjoy getting a little exercise in Vancouver. I wonder if these cult members were planning on coming over here right now. I wonder if these cult members realize how ridiculous they look right now. Observe the confusion of the cult members. I'm sorry, would you guys mind staying? Would you mind staying, please? Would you mind staying, you guys? Oh, won't you stay? Yeah, this guy. So are you starting to get the picture now of what I'm doing? And that no insult about how I don't have the love of the Creator in my heart isn't going to stop me? Are you starting to get a picture now? Yes, viewers, I'm just thinking back to the little bit that I remember about the public witnessing initiative. They did call the brother who would sort of be in the area monitoring the activity in the event of any unpleasantness. That brother was called the Watcher. They did call that brother the Watcher. I do remember hearing that. Perhaps some of you can corroborate that. Perhaps some of you can tell me that, yes, indeed, Stuart, yeah, they did call that guy the Watcher. Well, really, the Watcher at the moment is certainly living up to his moniker right now, wherever he is, watching me linger in the area where the cult members typically enjoy setting up, waiting to tell the cult members that I've left. But I am not going anywhere, viewers, I assure you.
His victories could not easily be counted.
Yes, viewers, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The lunch rush is over. This area has remained free of the presence of the cult members for about 2 hours today.
need you.